Hey folks, I wanted to give a quick update on how the Scripture Memory app is working these days. First of all, I'm so encouraged to see so many youth from GPC who've logged in, who've started memorizing verses, some of whom memorized a lot of verses, and it's super exciting. I made some changes here recently that some of you benefited from because you you didn't know that there was a bug, but you found one, and it was that the guest streak was not working correctly. So I'll show you what it looks like and how it works now. This is how I intended it to work in the beginning. Those of you who got in there early and tested things out, enjoy your extra points. But when you click start memorizing and then I say 4, you can watch the points here, 291. And now this is the second word, so I should get 2 points for it. Oh, I got 3. Don't know why. Okay, now there we go. So it's incrementing by 1. Now if I guess an incorrect one, flub, it says not right. Try again. And now if I say single, I only got 1 point for that. So I've started a new streak. And so if you put in really, really long verses, I saw some of you have added an entire chapter of a book. That is awesome, and good luck on getting a perfect score on that. It's going to be great to see one of you master an entire verse of Ephesians or Philippians or John or whatever. That's going to be great. So add the longest verses you can, because if you can get all the way to the end of it, you'll get all of those points for a single guess. That's a hack, right? That's a way that you can get the most number of points. But before, it was awarding you those points even if you guessed a wrong one and then guessed the right one. Now, just by clicking on the show hint button, it will reset. Single offering, he, and then has. You can see my points are back down. Perfected. So I got 3 points for that one. I don't know why. It's giving me 3 points for the second guess every time. But anyways, that's fine. Because guessing an incorrect word and then trying again, now I only get 1 point. So that's one thing that I wanted to show you on this quick video. The second one is, some of you have wondered how to add your own verses. I mentioned this when I first introduced it, but for those that weren't there or that have forgotten, this is a really dumb input, right? This text will accept anything you put in there. So go to a Bible app, go to Bible.com and copy stuff, but then be sure to take out things like the verse numbers or anything that you don't want to have to memorize, the copyright notice, all of that kind of stuff. Put that in there and do that. I'm working on ways to be able to add verses for you, or for you to be able to pick verses that are already cleaned up and don't have that stuff in there. But if you do use that and you mess up, there's always a delete button. So you can delete the verse and then put it in again the correct way. So that's one thing I wanted to show you. I also mentioned this last week at youth group, but I've implemented groups, and there's really only one group in the system. If you all want to create your own groups, let me know, and I can give you that permission to create a group where you and say 3 or 4 friends can compete against one another. But I'll show you this group. I'm logged in right now as just a regular user, not as my admin. So this is exactly how you will see it if you log in to the group. So far, I've added everybody who is a GPC youth to this group, and you can go and see the members. I've changed my username. This is Ben's burner account, what I'm currently logged into, but I've also got a main account that I used here, and you can see I'm in second place, still behind Philip, still behind Philip in the thing, and you can see the current streak. This is days logged in streak, not like a guest streak or anything like that, but the current days logged in, and you can see nobody else other than me has changed my name in the thing. I give you silly display names to start with, but you can from the groups page. So scripture.wpsteward.com/groups, go to profile settings, and you can change your display name. If you change your display name but leave yourself as not a public profile, all that going to do is show anonymous in the list. So you want to create a display name. It's 2 to 30 characters. It's going to block you if you try to put some inappropriate words in there. Don't get creative because you could probably get around those blocks. But use family-friendly language here, folks, and change your display name. Set yourself to public and then click update the profile, and then you'll be able to see that. And so my goal, my hope, is that we can get this total number of points earned by everybody in the group up over 200,000 by this time next week. And I think it's entirely possible that we could do that. So the more people join, tell your friends. If your friends have not joined, tell them to join. If they want to be involved with GPC youth group, I can add them to this group as well. And yeah, I'm just really excited to see how many people have memorized verses. We got 5 mastered verses. We got 4 mastered verses, 2 mastered verses. Just excellent work by everybody. And I'm so excited to see how God is going to use these memorized verses right when you need them. So be sure and let us know. Thanks so much.